It's day 15. It is also the last day of May, so tomorrow is the 1st of June, and we're into a whole new season weather-wise as well. So I wanted to talk about today the metrics that I'm taking into June that I'll be measuring over time, and starting to measure consistently in June and over time beyond that. So I did a bit of a monthly review and a monthly check-in today, and yeah, I've set my outcomes for June in more detail than I did in the mastermind yesterday. So the metrics that I'll be measuring will be, I'll do a weigh-in tomorrow, and then I will do my measurements, body measurements. So have a record of how that's changing. And then I'm also going to keep track of how I feel energetically. So a bit of a, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being optimum energy levels, jumping out of my skin, to 0 being can't move, not having it, and how I feel. Probably take that a few times during the day, informally, and then maybe check in the morning and the evening a little bit more formally. See how that goes. But definitely want to keep track of it at least once a day for the next month for June. Also, my commitments in regards to physiology, with regards to my weight and health and vibrant wellness and energy levels. I made a few commitments in regards to nutrition. So for the month of June, I'll be having whole foods, unprocessed foods, cutting out no breads, no pastas, no processed junk food, which I started giving up a little while ago, but just to make it formal, and to the breads I was having last week. So I'm going to leave that out for June. I will also be tracking my calories every day in Chronometer and hydration, because I found in the last months, as the weather started getting cooler, I wasn't drinking as much. It's easy to drink when you're hot and you're thirsty, but sometimes when the weather gets cooler, I forget, or I can do without for longer. So I got myself this massive, a little bit in my head almost, massive bottle of water to just keep track, because I was using glasses and then I was getting confused, and then just realizing I probably haven't drank enough. And I did that over a number of days, and it really did affect my, well, energy levels, because the water is largely, as we know, the body is largely made of water, especially our brains, and to keep things firing on all cylinders, I want to make sure the hydration is covered. So I'll be tracking my hydration as well. And then in the month of June, I'm committing to a daily yoga practice with Yoga with Adriene on YouTube. She at the beginning of the year, she does a 30-day consecutive practice, and I'm going to do the one that she started at the beginning of this year, which I kind of did on and off, but I want to do it for 30 days in a row. I'll also be doing a little bit, as soon as I wake up, a little 15-minute mobility exercises, and for the alignment of my body, looking at doing some Egoscue there. I'll be hiking at least twice per week, and that's generally, I consider a hike anything over an hour in nature. And oh, there was a couple of other things here. In regards to exercise, the thing I want to do is I want to look at exercising around an hour a day. But what I've decided, because sometimes that can feel like a long time, and I get distracted because, oh, I've got this to do and that to do, and there seems to be other priorities that can be a little bit distracting. So I've just noticed all my little baby hairs. It's been a long day. Yes, so this concept that I learned from, I've forgotten the name, but I'll have that next time, in regards to exercise, breaking it down during the day. I know it's not a new concept, but I like the term this gentleman used, which is, I think it's Joseph. I'll get the name, but it's breaking exercise down and having like little exercise snacks. So, you know, some days if I don't do the hiking or I don't get into something that, you know, the yoga that's an hour, maybe the yoga, you know, that day is 35 minutes, then the other 25 minutes I can do in one lot of at the end of the day or anytime during the day. I can break it down into 10 minutes, 15 minutes of just doing something, even if it's just squats. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So that's pretty much it. Oh, hang on. I did write something on the back. And then the other thing for physiology that I'm focusing on is energy work practice. So in particular, my pranic healing practice that I've been studying, and also EFT tapping. I was really practicing that consistently towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year, and it's something I've done on and off for years, but it just seems to fall off when things come up or I get stressed, which is probably the time you need it the most. So I want to build up a regular and consistent practice of that again. So yeah, we'll see what that looks like. I want to create some scripts for myself, as well as following, you know, the scripts of people that have done it. I'll talk more about that as we go. Anyway, I will call it there. I am I don't know what I was going to say. I'm going to call it there and leave it at that, and that'll be day 15 in the books. And yeah, whole new month tomorrow. I cannot believe that it is June already. What happened to the first 5 months of the year?